Achieving your goals takes a lot of intentional action, and then you need to rest once you've gotten there. It's also important to have something on the horizon that you'll be working towards next to help you get back into momentum mode once you've rested.
Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started.
Hi, welcome to this Monday minisode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. As I'm recording this, I'm preparing for a week filled with virtual conferences. I'm really excited. And this always helps me get into the mode of thinking about what I want next and evaluating where things are at. It's something that I always invite people to do in their lives, to be able to take that space, because so often we can get very focused on the day-to-day, which is very important, and it keeps us from looking beyond what is possible for us. Years and years can go by, and your life can look exactly the same. Maybe people get a little older, you might get some new clothes, you might maybe move to a new house or something, but in terms of your quality of life and what your days look like, they can seem pretty similar. So this episode is all about dreaming past what your next level is. Do you even know what your next level is? And I'm not saying level in terms of hierarchy of worth. I'm just talking about the next iteration of who you are, because I really believe that growth is a very important part of health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and even physical health. When we want to challenge ourselves in whatever way is meaningful to us, that is when growth happens. And when growth happens, your purpose deepens. You become more aware of what you're capable of. I'm not sure who said it, but there are certain people who've talked about how much of our brain we actually use. Like there's so much capacity there, and we only use a small percentage of it. And the brain, a lot of it, what the brain does is on autopilot as well, keeping our bodies functioning in the way they are. So when you think about that, I often think about untapped potential. What is that for me? What is that for you? It's going to look different for all of us. So this is not, as you're dreaming into something next in your life, it's not about looking around at what everybody else is doing and saying, okay, well, what are they doing? Oh, maybe I should be doing this or that. What I do love is to look around me for inspiration. And if I notice a little ping of interest or inspiration when I look at how someone's living their life, that's an indication to me that there's something more for me to explore. It could be in that area, or it could be maybe connected to something different. It gets my mind thinking more creatively. And as we are in the day-to-day, and we may have some specific goals, maybe they're sales goals, maybe they are, growth goals for a business, whatever it may be your own health goals, looking at your level of strength, looking at how you feel in your clothes, looking at the energy levels. Like these are beautiful things. Your quality of sleep, your energy levels are wonderful things to look at as markers for how you're really doing in your life. And as we're looking at all of those things, it can be either a wake-up call for us, or it can be an inspiration for what could be next. As we're going through this, though, each day can start to look the same, and we find ourselves, when we do achieve a goal, that we're like, oh, this is great. So what's next? And sometimes some goals take a lot of energy for us to accomplish. So we may just need rest. Like that might be the very next thing that we need to do. And I actually invite people to do that. When you've achieved a goal, when you've set some kind of intention and you are so happy with the result, I invite people to celebrate that, number one. and really celebrate it. Because when you set a goal and you actually achieve it, it's pretty remarkable. That never would have happened if you had not put time, energy, and intention into achieving it. So celebrating it on your own is very important, finding other people to celebrate it with as well, and looking to celebrate others as they have wins in their life. It lifts us all up. And it really, my goodness, to me, it's part of the meaning of life. We're here to do life together. I want to celebrate. And I think we need more celebration. There's so many things to celebrate in our life. And the next piece is rest. When you've put a lot of energy into achieving something, resting is important so that you can recalibrate your body. We were not designed to just run like the Energizer Bunny nonstop. We are human beings, and we need to feed into ourselves that rest. And then it's time to start again. And often what happens is we achieve a goal and we might take the rest, and then we stay in that rest phase for so long because we don't know what's next. So I'm a big fan of looking at what you want next while you're still growing into your current goals. I invite you to think about that. What is that for you? What is your next level? And you can be completely happy, content right where you are. As you're looking at the rest of your life, like every single facet, whether it's your health, your relationships, your business, your career, your parenting, your extracurricular activities or creativity, what is something that you want to improve, or what is something you want to expand in your life? That can be something that you move in a next level towards. Think about that. Take some space for that. It gives you juice to move into each day with a lot more enthusiasm and joy as well. It makes the mundane activities that we do feel a little less mundane. Just working towards something gives us this sense that there is something bigger and we're part of something bigger. I invite you to consider that this week. And if you want to feel as powerful in your body this season as you do in your business or the boardroom, I have a new program opening soon, and it's called the 6-Week Self-Care Challenge. You can go to the show notes or sheilabatello.com/strategy for us to book a call to talk about the details. You can make this next quarter of the year your most powerful, starting with how you're caring for yourself. Just like how anything that is designed in the world comes from our mind, so does our well-being, and so do the goals that we are going after. It begins with what we believe about ourselves, what we believe we're capable of, and also it takes the energy that only being truly well and caring for yourself can offer you. So I look forward to connecting with you there. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. Big blessings.
Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.